the unity practice. My intention is to create. So once again, I'm not sure when it went live. Welcome to your unity practice. And my intention is to create peace, like more peace on planet Earth, and more kindness, harmony, and love. And therefore, I come here daily, and I have started doing this since now around 4 months, I think. Yeah, soon is going to be 4 months, and I am incredibly grateful for all of you coming online and joining this practice. So we have an amazing community. Welcome, welcome, Julie. Lovely seeing you here today. So let's begin. Sit in a comfortable position, leaning back, support yourself with a chair, with a headboard if you are in bed. And let's take a couple of deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. If you wish, you can take a couple of sighs. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Simply become aware of your breath. If you feel that you need to take a few more sighs, go for it. And relax your face. Relax the muscles on your forehead, between the eyebrows, and the muscles in and around your eyes. Breathing in and out still through the nose. Close your eyes if you are not doing something that you need your eyes to be open. And welcome to all of you who are joining right now. Welcome. Lovely seeing you. Simply become aware of your breath. Relax your shoulders and sink into the chair, sofa, any furniture you're sitting on. Pay attention to your breath for a moment. Witnessing the breath, realize that you can't be your breath. Breath is still happening, but there is no force to it. There is no control either. Notice what's the difference when you decide not to control your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Be aware of the sounds that your breath makes. Pay attention to any other sounds or noises. Hear my voice. And as you're watching the sound of your breath, the sound of my voice, you're witnessing it, right? You're not really watching it, but also when it comes to listening and being aware of the sounds, it's the awareness that is listening in the end. It's not only your ears, right? Because at the same time, you can hear so many different sounds. You can even pick up the vibrations around you, the noises. So be aware of all of that and noticing that you're not any sound, any noise. The body is breathing all by itself. You're scanning the body and understand what are the sensations on a physical level. What are the feelings in the body? Be aware of them and understand that none of the sensation in your body is you. Breathing in and out through the nose, notice that your breath might have changed by now, but again, you're still not forcing your breath. You're not controlling it, you're simply witnessing it. There is a distance between you and your breath, you and your body, and at the same time, you are aware of the breath, of the sounds, of the sensations in the body. And now scan your mind for the thoughts. Notice what kind of thoughts are popping in and out of your mind as the body is breathing and you are aware of everything in the body and around it. And as you're witnessing your thoughts, you're noticing that none of your thoughts is who you are. Breath is happening in and out through the nose. It's anchoring you to the present moment of here and now. It's like nothing else exists around you. You and your breath and that awareness that is aware of everything. So you're becoming more and more aware of the thoughts. Now just scan again your mind, see what else is there. Understanding that if there are any memories arising, any sensations, that's not who you are. And you're also not your past, you're not your childhood or teenagehood, you're not any beliefs about yourself. You can witness them perhaps popping into your mind. And you're dissociating yourself from everything that is not you. So we carry on peeling the layers of who you are not to get you more of an insight of who or what you are. So notice the breath is there, completely uncontrolled, flows by itself. And by watching your mind, you understand that you're also not your imagination. It can be used, it can be going somewhere like with images, with thoughts, with creating new beliefs, but right now everything is witnessed and you're remaining present with what is. The breath, the sounds, the body, but none of it is you. Understanding that you're not your imagination, you're not your future, you're not any expectations of you or any projections of what or who you were meant to be by other people, by your parents, grandparents, teachers, society. We're peeling it off. None of it is you. Breathing in and out. In and out, you're remaining present. And it's like a two awareness points at this time. Awareness that is aware of itself, but at the same time that is also aware of the breath. And you understand that you're distancing yourself more and more from every belief, every concept, anything you have read, heard, witnessed, encountered, any information basically that you saw somewhere on social media, online, in a book. It's not who you are. Unless you were reading Nisargadatta Maharaj, who I truly believe is my guru from the past life. We've got a connection, then you would be literally realizing that you are awareness, aware of itself. But rather than that, any other information, it's usually not about who you are. So breathing in and out, in and out. Notice that you are not the identity that you're playing in this game. You're not your mind. You're not your personality. You're not any role that you are playing daily. A mother on top of it, um, a self-employed or employed person. You're not a sibling in this moment, because you are dissociating yourself also with the body. You're not your body, because you can point at your body, but that's the body. Otherwise, you would have been called I, but it's not called, or I am, but it's not. It's called the body. The body is just the vessel for you to play the game. So you're not your body. You're not your weight. You're not your shape. You're not your size. You're not any numbers on your bank account. So you're not your wages. You're not your salary. You're none of it. Breath is there. You're still aware of it. And you're aware of everything that you are not. So still detaching yourself from everything that you're not. You're not a form, so you are something that is formless. You're not the identity, so you are something that is conscious of itself but has got no name, because you're not your name, you're not your surname. You are something that is formless, spaceless, but at the same time spacious, and you are something that is limitless and timeless. You can call yourself timeless, limitless being, the divinity, the highest intelligence, the super high intelligence. You can call yourself an awareness or consciousness, is entirely up to you. But for the sake of this practice, we're going to call it one unified consciousness. So, being that one unified consciousness, I want you to tune to that essence of what you are. So you can say, I am, I am, I am, but you're not associating yourself with anything. So notice that I amness in you now is detached from anything that you are not, because we have just dehypnotized you from every layer you've been hypnotized into and convinced into who you are to play the game of life. But in reality, as my guru used to say, do you remember the moment you came to this world? Do you even know that you ever were born? And that's where it gets fascinating, because I've never met a single person who remembered that moment. We were all told a lot of information, that we were born, that we are this and that, and we were called certain names, but hey, let's take it from another perspective. Let's disbelieve in everything we were told to get into what we really are, the only reality that exists, because everything else, it's an illusion. Whether you believe in it or not, your mind had created all that game around you. You have taken the body to play the game and become an avatar in some way. And that's okay. Hence you're suffering, hence there is a pain, hence there is suppressed anger, hence there are conflicts, because you have forgotten completely who you were. And now that you look beyond the body. Like once you ascended yourself into what you always were, always will be, and what you are, there is no conflicts, there is no, you can't have any grudges, any misunderstandings. You can't really have any issues here. So breathing in and out, just bathe into what you are, that omnipresent being, that magnificent being, that light that is limitless, that God itself, if you want to call it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. So just tune to it for another moment. It's so, so yummy. It is so, so delicious. And it's free of charge. Nobody ever is going to charge you for what you really are. If you want to call yourself a person who you really are, you can do so as well. So you might be calling yourself a higher being or the highest self. It's okay. I like to call it something that hasn't got a gender, because I believe that in a patriarchy world where we live now, we've got a God that is a man, right? But we also have a mother, and I believe the mother form of the God also exists. And even though I had a chance when I was like really young, like I was about 20, and I saw the God as a man who came to me and showed me like 27, 28 years of my life up front. And I'm writing a book about it because it's something very personal and something that took me so many years to finally get the courage to speak about it openly. And I saw it as a God, even though I had a conversation with the God. But even though I saw the God as a man, I know that at that time of my life, that's how I imagined God looking like. And he looked like from like some drawings that I saw. And now that I'm in my 40s, I believe that God is omnipresent. I could see it also when that happened, when that revelation, or wherever you call it, that event happened in my life. But now I believe that God can take any form. So if you are Hindu, the God is going to come to you as Vishnu, as Shiva. If you are Buddhist, you'll see a God as a Buddha. And if you believe that the God is a woman, you'll see a God coming to you as a mother woman, mother of all the mothers. And if you, depends of your ethnicity, right? If you indigenous person, then you see God as, let's say, if let's say you are in a tribe, that you see the God most likely is going to look like you are. Anyways, that is like a religion, a little bit of an inclination, and I don't believe specifically in one religion. I believe in all religions because they come from one source. Now that you're bathing in what you are, the good thing about this practice that there is no expectations of you believing into anything at all, which is also good because then you can experience it from a different level, and you can be any religion as well. Doesn't really matter. You still can do this practice. There is no conflict between any religions in here. You can believe in whatever you want. You've got a free will given to choose your religion. So let's go back to the breath. You're still breathing. Your breath is kind of holds you present in this very moment that always exists, will be existing, and So it exists, it will be existing, and it always existed. Three things. And from this place, let's become that one unified consciousness for the sake of this practice. So going to be easier for me to guide you. And as that one unified consciousness that you are, I want you to intuitively, playfully, like children do, and intentively amplify the vibration of love and kindness as many times as possible. Breathing in and out, with the eyes closed or open, just continue amplifying the vibration of love and kindness many, 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 many times over. And notice how it expands in your heart, in your lungs, in your kidneys, in your liver, in your bladder, in the blood vessels, in the whole body. The energy of love and kindness keeps expanding and expanding and expanding, and it keeps amplifying to the level that you can feel every cell in the body that you usually use to play the game of life. It vibrates so highly that your whole aura around the physical vessel, the body that you use to play the game, vibrates love and kindness at the highest level possible, and you radiate that into your neighborhood. And of course, your magnetism, the natural magnetism and charisma, is increasing all by itself. So, no need to battle to manifest anything or attract or demand from the universe, because everything is going to come super easily to you. Just come back and carry on doing this practice daily. So, let's get back to the breath. Notice it's still there, unforced, easily flowing, effortlessly. And I want you to realize that in that very moment, there are many people on the planet Earth who are doing the same practice. It might be called different names, but I know that gurus, Dalai Lamas, sages, communities like our are also practicing this practice to create more peace, more balance, more harmony, more love, more kindness on the planet Earth. And each of them self-realize themselves as one unified consciousness, and they also amplify the vibration of love and kindness many, many times over. And you, as one unified consciousness, you kind of spread through like millions, billions of bodies of human beings on the planet Earth who are practicing this practice, and you also support them to realize themselves and amplify the vibration of love and kindness many, many times over. Think of 1,000,000 times over, 10 million times over, 100 million times over, and billion times over. Feel as this energy keeps increasing and increasing and increasing in your aura, even if your eyes are open. Sometimes I drive the bike. I live in Bali. So when I drive the bike, even though I do this practice with the open eyes and I can feel it, it's like, it's almost like my body dissolves and I become that awareness and I can feel the energy. So you can practice even with the eyes open. So let's just continue for another moment to amplify the vibration of love and kindness as many times as possible. Feel how delicious it is. It's like getting high with no substance. It's like getting high on being that high being, right? That's why they call most likely high being, because you can get higher and higher in the sense of feeling inside of you. Ah, beautiful. I can feel that vibration in my body, in my fingertips, everywhere around me in the aura. So I'm pretty convinced that you can feel it too. And now that we have created that enormous field of a beautiful high frequency of love and kindness, let's invite other people into this field. And I want you to just for a moment focus on your heart, because this practice has got side effects, as I love to jokingly call them. Your heart is expanding and opening right now. That gratitude, that love, kindness opens it up. So invite all the people that you love, you like, your beloved ones, your friends, your family, all aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces, neighbors, your spouse. Breathing in and out through the nose. Let them be with us in this field of love and kindness. So every single person you just invited can get benefits. They can feel it. It's very nourishing. It's very recharging. It's very rejuvenating even. And now we are coming to not the easiest part of this practice. And if you have been practicing with me since over 3 months now, you might notice that it's so much easier to do this part. But if you've just joined, do your best, because it's the time where we are inviting all the people that we might not necessarily like. So think of your family members you might not spoken to since a while, of your ex-partners, ex-business partners. Think of people who triggered you, hurt you, diminished you somehow, made nasty comments about you, and breathe. Breathe in and out. There is nothing for you to do. Just call in their names and the frequency that comes along with the highest intelligence that is the field itself. It's right now working for you and dissolving any conflicts, any misunderstanding, any unspoken words, any grief, any hurt, any suffering. And you're just breathing in and out, through the nose. Think of more names. Who is it? Maybe your neighbors, maybe your current or ex-colleagues, maybe your current or ex-boss. Who are you are not good with? Invite them into this field, because dissolving all the conflicts, all the battles, all the misunderstandings, we are creating more peace, more love, more kindness within ourselves, and we are removing any blocks. If you're holding any suppressed anger, if you're holding any grudges, anything that is negative towards anybody, guess what? Your manifestation doesn't work. You don't attract what you need or what you really, really want. So if you want to have this Porsche car or wherever you are manifesting right now, it's in your life. It might be a dream partner, it might be a dream job, wherever it is. For the sake of that manifestation to work well for you, for the sake to attract the right thing into your life, it is crucial to dissolve any lower energies in your body, in your physical body, in your emotional bodies. So just breathing in and out through the nose, call in, think of more names. I know we usually think we are an incredible beings and we don't have conflicts with anybody, but the reality is different. Um, who did you complain about today? Maybe it was someone on the road who was driving right into you, or you had to guess what they're about to do. Could be a driver, could be someone in a shop who really annoyed you, who had agitated you in the past or today. Think of them, invite them. Any people who triggered you when you were watching social media, very often we get triggered because we're not there yet. We want to be sometimes, and there is a lot of jealousy and there is a lot of um, hatred, I think, comes with that sometimes. So disappointment with ourselves that we're not doing those podcasts and other stuff. So anyone like who triggered you recently, think of them for the last moment, get them into this field, let the field dissolve all the blocks, all the negativity, any suppressed feelings, any unspoken words, any pain, hurt, any anything that is blocking you from being the best version of yourself. At the level where you are right now as the highest being, it's even impossible to have any lower energies, but they might be still stuck in your subconscious mind, in your body, in your physicality. There are layers and layers of you. So let the field remove, cleanse, wipe out all the negativity, anything that does not serve you is being just cleansed, removed, wiped out, and sent back to the universal consciousness, transformed there into love and kindness, and it comes back into your mind, into your psyche, into your physical body, into your emotional body in the form of the highest vibration of light, love, and kindness. Let it anchor. It goes deeper and deeper. It is rooting into you right now. Just breathing in deeply, breathe out. If you feel like you need to take a couple of sighs, go for it. Inhaling love, kindness, highest energy, which is potentiality of everything and anything. That's your inner charisma and magnetism exhaling through the mouth. Letting go anything that does not serve you, any victimhood, any helplessness, hopelessness, any positioning yourself below than anybody else. There is no superiority. You are at the level with every human being, the same level. Sometimes, yes, we are different level of consciousness in the game, but when you rise above, when you really ascend to the highest being that you are, then you understand that we are all one, all came from one place. And if you'd like to raise your consciousness, then keep coming back and do this practice daily because you receive lots of blessings and support. So breathing in and out. You're doing a great job, by the way, guys. I know we've been a little bit today given a bit more attention to those people that, we're not that good with. So that resolves any kind of conflicts. Now, I want you to give yourself a moment, and very often there is internal battle with ourselves. And I spoke to my sister on the phone today and she said, no, she doesn't battle with herself anymore. And then I reminded her what she told me 2 days ago. And it was a situation where she was meant to ask more for her services and she did not ask in the moment when it arose. And then she was having that conversation in her mind that she should have, why she didn't, how it made her feel. Her energy was much lower. So this is already a battle, that inner dialogue with yourself, that what you shouldn't have said or what you should have said. That's the battle. And there's so many of the battles, the little ones we're going sometimes. And it happens daily for most of the people. And we just got used to it so much that we forget about it. So notice, what was the internal dialogue with you, with yourself today? Breathing in and out through the nose. Give yourself that moment of self love, self compassion, self acceptance by just wrapping yourself in that highest field of love and kindness that we have together created as a community. In that moment where you are right now, wrap up yourself in a cocoon of love and kindness, full self acceptance. Breathe in, breathe out through the mouth. Releasing, letting go. Maybe it wasn't the battle or a little conflict today with yourself. Maybe that was a few days ago. Letting energy in every single cell of your body, into your psyche, into your subconscious mind. Removing, releasing, letting go. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful, beautiful. The energy is incredibly high today, and I believe that you can feel it too. Wow. This is the internal healing happening today in the field. The field is very generous. It always would cleanse and clean and remove the blocks and limiting beliefs. And recently, when I was watching the podcast with Diane Cooper, she also mentioned about the angel Raphael. So the angel Raphael you can call when it comes to love, to remove any limiting beliefs when it comes to self-love. If you feel like you're still deserving love, um, your self-worth, anything to do with that, or perhaps you're working on attracting your right dream partner, you can call in the angel, the archangel Raphael. And I would like to call in the angel here in this highest field. So if you visual imagine the golden light coming into you, and let them to remove any limiting beliefs that are blocking you from loving yourself the highest, the most beautiful, wonderful way, just like the God loves you unconditionally. Ask the angel, the archangel Raphael, to remove all those limiting beliefs, wipe them out, send them back to wherever they came from, the universal consciousness, and be replaced with the positive beliefs that you're worthy of love, that that love is your birthright, that love is who you are at the highest level of your being, that you are divine, that you are powerful. And feel those all new beliefs and feelings anchoring into your body, and the body, the psyche, the subconscious mind absorbs it. As you are remembering who you are, it anchors deeply, and we gracefully and graciously thank to Archangel Raphael for visiting us today with and helping with supporting with cleansing any beliefs in regards to self-acceptance, self-love, self-belief, self-worth. And let's invite into this field, because this is like a crystalline clear field today. I can feel it. It's like it's like unbelievably high. It's woof. It's just wow. I can't describe it. So into this field, which is the highest I think been ever since I've started doing this practice. And let's invite into this field all the living beings, all the animals on the planet Earth, the fish in the ocean, the dolphins, the whales, and birds and insects and all the nature surrounded with love and kindness. Feel that is happening because of this practice. The whole planet Earth is benefiting so much because of your presence and your time. And I'm incredibly grateful for you being today with me and feeling the energy and feeling how the field, how the higher beings are supporting us today. Ah, so magnificent, so divine. So I don't know, guys, if you are as high, feeling as high as I am today. And I still got some work to do. It was absolutely wonderful to be with you online today. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your willingness to create more peace, more love, more kindness, more harmony on the planet Earth, and for dissolving any internal conflicts and the conflicts with other living beings on this planet Earth, because it all begins with ourselves, right? Whenever we dissolve the internal conflicts, the conflicts with other people are just not created from that space, because there is nothing to be upset of, nothing to expect of others. We can simply be authentic selves, like this highest beings that we are, and emanate the light and be ourselves. There is no need to strive to be authentic, because everywhere now on social media it says be authentic self. But I think, like, in my opinion, authentic self is when you get in touch with the source that is always in you, within you, and that's who and what you are. And as soon as you speak from that space, you kind of get enlightened with your own light, and people can see it because you begin to shine so bright like diamond does. And if some people are not willing to notice the diamond yet, doesn't matter, but you still shine bright and you're so clear and you're so, like, your intentions are so pure, because that's what diamond is. When you look at it, the diamond is pure. It's a pure, like, magnificence, the best spark you could see on the planet ever. And I believe that real spirituality is to being that pure with your intentions, creating more and more love in your heart and sharing it with the world. And that's the authenticity. The authenticity is to shine the light that you are, the brightest way possible, and never deem yourself because of anything or anyone around you. And holding that awareness of what or who you are every moment of your life gets you the closest to the brightest light that you are. So please keep coming back and practicing with me, so we can do more beautiful things and you can be light up like and light up like this other people who are coming into your field. And guess what? Your job, when you do it properly and you just lit up and you emanate that light, that divinity, and that love, you're gonna like get your tribe, you're going to get your clients, you're gonna have everything coming your way, because that's where it comes from the divine self. And knowing that the God is loving you, nevertheless, what you did in the past, what mistakes you made, and the God always wants to gift to the children the best gifts. So, of course, you will be receiving everything, and there is no need to manifestation, even. And sometimes I know it might not seem as easy as it sounds to emanate that light and be love and be your magnetic self, but daily practice is getting you there. So step by step, slowly, slowly. If you're not there yet, don't worry. Please keep coming back here. I'm here daily and I'm doing my best to be here with you daily because I love this practice. I love creating more peace and harmony on planet Earth. I love reminding you who you are and reminding myself at the same time, because I'm also on my journey. I'm also on my path of being that highest self, being that divine self, and shine the light no matter what. So I'm sending you much, 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 much love. God bless you, or whoever you believe into. The universe bless you, the Allah bless you, the Buddha bless you, the Krishna bless you. The highest intelligence bless you. Have a beautiful day ahead, and may all beings be happy, be free, and be healthy on this planet Earth. Much love. See you here tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.